Juliet 9 Zulu.
Hello, Yankee Lima. You are 5-9 into Oregon. Thank you, 5-9 North Dakota. Thank you so much for the YL call. I appreciate it. 7-3.
Alright, I am partially back.
Yes, you are now.
I have lost my camera and I have missed
Kilo Juliet
half
9
of the
Zulu.
contest.
Kilo Oscar.
Let's get
Kilo Oscar 6.
FL rig running.
KO 6 JJO.
Kilo Oscar 6. Juliet Oscar. You are 5-9 into Oregon.
Alright, I need to be in
Mojave Desert 73.
data upper sideband. See that roofing filter right there? Gets set to 500 for some reason. Let me click on it. That roofing filter set to 500. So when you look at my screen here, I'm only seeing a portion of the band here. So I have to get my headset on. I have to set that roofing filter to 3000. I didn't notice that last time. So we go roofing filter there, 3000. Make sure our bandwidth is at 3000. And we got to go to 14083 or something like that. Tuner is on. Got to set my mode to ready. Got to do a new logbook. So weekly, June 5th. We got to make sure our power is at 40 watts. Alright, so now we're seeing everything. Let's see if I can make at least one contact. I don't know what happened to my little Logitech camera, but it went away. I don't have the chat up yet. There's one right there. Pop out the chat. Alright, NOGJW. My SWR is low. ALC could be a little lower. He's responding there. And I'm responding. I believe that says RAVON from MA. And I will save that, log it. Here's someone else just to the right there. I'm going to click that. Okay, they're right there. Or maybe they're up there. They're not decoding for me. I was saying my ALC could be a little lower. Let's see if I can get it there. There's some way out to the right there calling. That's the one I just did. I'm going to move over here and call CQ. There we go. My ALC is still kind of high. I'll bring that down next time it transmits. course, I have to hit CQ. Alright, there's the ALC below 1. Let's see if I can get spotted. Probably have to do that on the other screen. I'm gonna call CQ again. Go here, F2, F12, and that. And alright, we're calling CQ on 14084.4. Not getting a response. There's something real loud out there. Let's see what that is. K3MM that I hear most of the time. See if I can get him. K3MM. Alright, there's my call. And I did get spotted here, so my signal's getting out with 14 dB signal. K3MM is responding as Ty in Maryland. That's the one that confused me last time. I thought he was saying thank you, Maryland, but his name is Ty. So I'll log that. I'm hearing two signals at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna pick a spot and call CQ again. I had some technical difficulties. At first the settings for FLDigi wouldn't work, so I had to reboot. Then when I rebooted, my camera went out, so I don't have a camera showing me. Alright, not hearing anything. I'm going to move up a little. I don't hear anything up high. Appears to be in that section right there. That was FT4. There's somebody right there. This is some other digital signal. I don't know what type of signal that is. That's still K3MM on 14085. I'm going to go down one. 14084. That's still him way up there. I'm going to go right here and call CQ. Calling CQ. Tuner's on. ALC's down. SWR is low. Darn it. That messed up my thing. 678. Let's see who that was. Again, I don't know what these signals are over here. I was on 14084 and I called CQ. And trying to check my SWR. Gotta click fast. see if I get picked up by the spot again. There's W4SDX. And I'm going to answer W4SDX. It's Matt in Tennessee. I'll log it and call CQ again. Alright, we're calling CQ. There's someone down below down here. And there's another spot for me right there on 14084. I'm going to go down and see what that signal is. It's some kind of text. Looks like somebody is testing. I'll send you a CQ and see if you can answer that. On 14083. WV4P. That's Ron in Tennessee. Log that. We'll move over here somewhere and call CQ. Alright, we had a late start today. Late start, but I'm still making contacts on the weekly RTTY contest. I think next time I'll get things set up and just let it sit here for a while. And come on live a little bit earlier just to see if things are working. But I am making contacts, so it's okay. What do we got? We got 4 contacts. Alright, we are still going. 909. Let's see if anybody's on 40 meters. I believe I can go to 40. Alright, there's 3 signals right there. Let's try this one in the middle first. My tuner is on. I didn't decode all of that though. WV4P is responding to someone here again. Alright, we got low SWR. And you can see he's yellow there because I talked to him on 20 meters. He's not answering me though. I'm going to try them one more time. You got some other signals mixed in with the RTTY. Alright, I'm not decoding that one, so I'm going to move on to this one. It's WA3ZSC. He is responding, I think. He says KIWWM, but it may have gotten jumbled up. Let's see if he responds at the end. Jerry in PA. He says again. And I send the same response again. He says again for the third time. Power should be at 40 watts. Alright, so we got it there. I'll send him a 73 anyway. Alright, we got 3 minutes left to go. Can I hear any of these others? I'm not coming back to you, Jerry. Alright, I don't hear any. Well, there's something. So let's go and call CQ right there. Alright, we are on 40 meters with my tuner on. Filter at 300. Alright, sending CQ. We are at 40 watts. Our SWR is low. Two minutes left in the contest. Alright, I am getting 2 spots here. ZF, that's a DX spot, but it says 21 dB on 40 meters. That's pretty good. There's K3MM again. I got K3MM on 20 meters before. He didn't hear me the first time, so I resent it. Let's see if he hears it this time. Alright, there's KI5. It says Ty in Maryland. Thank you in Maryland. And it's already filled in, so I just hit log QSO. And I call CQ again. But it's 9:15, so that's the last one. Okay, let me show you what I was doing last week that was wrong. Last week, right here, there's a little roofing filter. When you, well, I'm sorry, I can't see it on my screen, but it's, that RF filter says 3 kilohertz. Last week, when I changed to data upper sideband, it set it to 500 hertz. So when you look at my screen, I was calling RTTY, but my radio was only listening right here. It wasn't listening out to the sides here. So I had to remember to go in and check that roofing filter before I started. And let's see what we got here. We're going to send these up to QRZ first. And again, there's no camera right now. I got to figure out why it's doing that. And I've been making a bunch of FT8 contacts on 6 meters. 6 meters has been open for like the last 4 or 5 days. So we go to QRZ, you go here and import from ADI file, choose the file. It's in FL Digilogs. You have to set it to all files. Let's go weekly. RTTY 06, I believe it said. I think I gave it a shorter name. Weekly RTTY, let's see. There it is, Weekly RTTY June 5th, right there. Import the file. Now go to continue. List. Alright, there's those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually made more. I made more contacts in half the time. So I think I've got my radio settings set up right so I can use more power by bypassing the auto tuner. The auto tuner will only do 30 watts. I'm bypassing that and just going straight using the tuner on the radio, and that's letting me do 40 watts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 contacts. And we got, one of them was the same. Okay, the K3MM here. So I got 5 unique call signs. That's the multiplier. And then you have to, well, you don't have to, but it's nice if you would. Go over to contestcalendar.com and look for the weekly RTTY contest right here. And report your scores here. Look in this side over here. It's this one right here. It's June the 5th because they're using UTC time. My email address, which never sticks. Alright. KR5 is Tango. Power was, what do you call it? Low power. Operating time, 0.5. QDH is what? Texas? I didn't see which was which. Let's see. We had 4 on 20 and 2 on 40. So 4 on 20 and 2 on 40. So that's 6. Unique calls was 5. So that gave us a total of 30. And then we will submit the score. And then I believe you can look at, let me see how I found this last time. I went to contest summaries. Then I went and found weekly RTTY. It's way down at the bottom somewhere. Right there. It's way down here at the bottom. Weekly RTTY contest. And you can see if someone's already turned in their score, it'll show up here. So you can look at scores. You can see me down at the bottom again. only by 2, and I did it in half the time. I actually didn't work in half an hour. I actually worked a quarter of an hour. So, that's pretty good. I'm making more than I made last time, I believe. And it says something about score breakdowns. Where are these? Okay. 6524. Okay, it's just listing the scores, the summaries. Again, these other guys are making 60 and 50. I'm going to see if I can get up to 10 next week. If I can get everything working correctly ahead of time. Since my camera is not working, I will let that be the last one that I do. Let's go. Remember, you can go to contestcalendar.com. You can see what the current contests are. There's something right here that's 3-day contests, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The VK Shires contest, that's good DX contesting. What is this? The Region 1 Field A for CW, if you know CW. The ARRL triple, what is this? International Digital Contest going on here. It says digital, but no ready. Okay, we'll go back. And I don't think I'll do any of these. I'll try to figure out what this is right here, though. What are we doing? Oh, that's PSK 31. If you've got FL Digi, you can also do PSK 31. Just set the op mode here to PSK 31 right there on the top. And you can do the same thing. You can use these same macros with that. You just have to change your macro to match the exchange here. It says the exchange is just the number 0. So that should be pretty easy to do. I might take a look at that. Does it go on all the time? It's June the 6th. Okay, so that's not till Friday. Saturday. Well, Friday night, actually. So Friday night, they start this PSK 31. I might do that and see if I can make some contacts there. Alright, this is Kilo India 5, Whiskey Whiskey Tango, Joe in Texas, 73, and thank you for watching, minus my camera.